There is time where your mind think a lot, non-stop. And then it starts to bother you because you can't pay attention. And you want just to shut it down. I have a few tricks that I want to share with you. And I want to clarify one thing that many influencers out there may have taught you something that is wrong. So let's get into it. First of all, you gotta understand your brain, your mind was made to think. Just as much as your heart is made to beat and to pump blood through your body. And many of you are trying to stop your mind doing the job that it's supposed to do. And that's why you get so frustrated, so worked out, that you even lose control. You may have successfully blocked a thought for minutes, for a day, run away from your mind, constantly changing it. But when the memory or what your mind is trying to tell you comes back, it comes back even stronger. So instead of running away from what your mind is trying to tell you, I want you to understand this. Have you ever been in a room where there is a music playing? And at some point, that music does not bother you anymore. And the reason why that music does not bother you anymore, or that music becomes a background noise that sometimes even you can't hear it anymore, is because you pay more attention to the task that you are doing. Like, let's say for instance, when you're studying, you can put in background music, background noise, and at some point you will realize that that noise doesn't even exist. The reason the noise does no longer exist is because you are paying attention to what you're doing. So I want you next time when your thought is bothering you, instead of trying to block it, to stop it, let it just be. Let it be the background music, the background noise that you can't control. You cannot keep trying to stop your mind doing what it's supposed to do. And most of the time when your mind is working hard like that, it's because something went wrong in your life, or something is bothering you, and your mind is only trying to do what it knows best to find you a solution. And sometimes it's so drowning, overwhelming. Let it just be, instead of trying to control it, because when it comes back, it will be way more powerful. So the trick is simple. Let it be and pay attention to what you are doing. If you were studying, pay attention to reading or studying. But at times, your mind will still jumping, will still interrupt, and that's okay. Most people do have those moments, or should I say everybody. If you're trying to concentrate on a task and your mind keep interrupting, don't fight it. Let it just be like the background noise. Cheers.